celebrating 50 years of success. This is the Atlantic 10 Conference on ESPN+.
Welcome to St. Louis, Missouri at the Billiken Sports Center, home of the Betterman Softball Atlantic 10 Championship Tournament. Cannot wait to bring it to you. We've got the 5 seed St. Joe's taking on the 4 seed Fordham here in our first matchup. Alongside the Hall of Famer Lori Blade, I am Colin Surrey. We are set to bring all the action to you all the way up until Championship Saturday. Can't wait to get it going. When we come back, we'll bring you the starting pitching matchup and opening lineups. First pitch coming your way next on ESPN.
Laney Thorpe.
St. Louis, this is the A10 Betterment Championship Softball Tournament. Colin Surrey alongside Lori Blade. They're just finishing up some of the starting lineups here on the field, and then we'll get to the national anthem. Coach Blade, this is going to be a really fun matchup between a couple of teams that played each other not too long ago, just a week and a half ago, so a lot of familiarity.
There is a lot of familiarity. They are ready to go. They have some young kids and kind of different perspectives of how they play the game. So it's going to be very interesting, but very competitive, just like it has been throughout the season.
And you get to this postseason setting, these players are itching to go. They cannot wait to display the talents that they possess here at the Billiken Sports Center. We're going to lay out here for the national anthem, and when we come back, we will give you the starting lineups and first pitch.
With the playing of our national anthem. A reminder that St. Louis University and the Atlantic 10 Conference promote positive sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants.
Just about ready to go between the 5-seed St. Joe's and the 4-seed Fordham. You see identical conference records on your screen, but it was a series win for Fordham about a week and a half ago out in the Bronx. Let's take a look at that lineup for St. Joe's that will be coming to the plate here in the top half of the first. A lot of speed, not a lot of strikeouts from this group for St. Joe's. They put pressure on you on the base paths with their speed, and they put the ball in play. A good combination when you get to postseason play. Megan Sinkus, team leader, right at the top of that order, setting the tone for this St. Joe's lineup. And how about Casey Lauser in the 3 spot? She has been playing some really good softball of late. The redshirt sophomore has gotten the nod in the middle of that order, trying to drive in some runs, but that will be difficult today because the pitcher inside the circle for Fordham is the 3-time captain, team mom, and future coach, Holly Beeman. Beeman was down due to injury at the beginning of this year, but Fordham really happy to welcome that Lake Oswego, Oregon native back into their pitching staff, and she has been phenomenal. You get a look at the numbers on your screen. She'll face Megan Sinkus to begin our ball game. Sinkus, the senior from Westchester, PA, takes strike 1, and right away Beeman trying to set the tone over that inner half of the plate. That one will find its way to the backstop. Megan Sinkus, told you she has been a tremendous leadoff hitter, 21 steals on the season, hitting .314, and you love that high on-base percentage of .385 at the top of the order. Puts it on the ground to the left side, and you don't want to do that because Kate McGuire is as good as they come at shortstop. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a look at that defensive alignment for Fordham, and you love it when you've got elite players at arguably the 2 most important defensive positions in McGuire at short and Nalia Nogue taking away hits in center field as Alyssa Hassapis comes up. She offers at the first pitch and sends it back out of play. Hassapis, just a freshman from Oak Park, Illinois. St. Joe's has gone after some Midwest talent, and it has treated them well in this lineup. Taps that one behind home plate, so Beeman working ahead once again. She's got Hassapis in the hole 0-2. Alyssa is hitting .323 this season, 10 doubles, a home run, and 31 runs scored, 14 steals for her this year. The 0-2 to the two-time A-10 Rookie of the Week is popped up behind home plate, out of play. Count remains.
She's going to be a tough out, that's for sure. She's moving the ball around and she's making contact.
Let's see if Holly Beeman tries to get her to chase.
Nice.
It's a liner, and McGuire climbs the ladder for the second out.
Good contact,
right
though.
Fielder, number 30, Casey Lozer.
And we talked about that this St. Joe's team is going to put the ball in play. You've got to trust your defense behind you if you are Holly Beeman. We talked about some of those really good players that she has behind her. Beeman can get you a strikeout if you need it from time to time as she starts Louser with a call strike. Beeman, 34 Ks in 63 2/3 coming into today.
Close.
Runs off the plate away, but it started on the plate, had to look intriguing, but as a batter, that's where you've got to pick up that spin, right?
It is.
1-1. Is a soft liner down the line in left. It'll get down, so a two-out base runner. Casey Louser continues to do it. 5-game hitting streak now for the redshirt sophomore from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And the Hawks will not go quietly here in the first. I guess that's why they say the Hawk never dies.
Get something started, Julia.
Julia Shearer now standing in from the left side. First pitch from Beeman runs low and outside. Shearer has been quite the ad for this St. Joe's team. Coming over from Maryland, where she played the last 2 years, she has also been a standout inside the circle for the Hawks. 1-0 is swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-1. Louser, 3 steals and 5 attempts on the season. Beeman rocks and fires. Off the plate away, 2-1 count to Shearer.
First lefty she's seen, and she's staying away from her.
And there's a reason for that. Shearer's got some power. 3 homers this year to go along with 10 doubles. Pitches low. There goes Louser down to second, and she steals it. So a 2-out runner in scoring position and a hitter's count to work with for Louser. Another look at it on the replay. Louser with her 4th stolen base of the year. McGuire a little late to get over and cover there. And that's in there for a call strike. So the count is run full on Shearer with Louser now at second base.
Good time to look for a good pitch to hit with her in scoring position.
Let's see if Beeman offers it up. It's fouled straight back. And Laura, you get into these deep counts, that advantage starts to shift a little bit towards the batter.
It does, but it also, you know, I'm sure they want to run the pitch count up on Holly and do what they can with that. But they're going to be tough outs, just like they said.
Another 3-2. Spoiled again.
A little off speed there, trying to throw her off.
So Shearer is seeing quite a few different looks here from Holly Beeman. Hitter on deck is Riley York. And that's sprayed out of play as well. Really good battle going on here between Beeman and Shearer. Shearer was the A-10 Player of the Week back in late February. Went 3 for 8 against Fordham with 3 RBIs in the regular season series. There's a call, strike 3. Holly Beeman fires in her first strikeout of the game, and we go to the bottom of the first inning. Holly Beeman.
She stayed out the whole time and came back after that off speed to get her on the outside corner. So good job.
Excellent pitch. We head to the bottom of the first. No score between the 4 and 5 seed Fordham and St. Joe's on ESPN.
For 50 years, the Atlantic 10 has stood for more than competition, creating a legacy of leaders and legends. From buzzer beaters to championships, where athletics, academics, and the pursuit of excellence converge.
And there's Canby.
As we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the A10 Conference,
Nelson.
we honor the past, embrace the present, and look forward to the future.
Women are power. They're an unstoppable force. Champions of change, breaking down barriers, showing confidence in every move, and courage in the face of any challenge. They stand tall, they are fierce, and women are A10 strong.
Welcome back. It's the bottom of the first inning. Holly Beeman was able to keep the Hawks off the board in the top half of the inning. And now Taylor Trowbridge going to work, the leader for this Hawks team inside the circle. Excellent numbers for her on the season. The Mesa, Arizona native is just off the plate away. Nalia Nogue has worked herself into a hitter's 2-0 count to begin the inning. Talk about a table setter. Nalia Nogue, unbelievable numbers this year for the senior from Newcastle, Pennsylvania. And you do not want to walk her at the top of this order because she will do damage to you on the pass. 34 stolen bases this year for Nalia Nogue. She leads the team by 19 runs, 46 total on the year. And it is a 4-pitch walk. That'll put St. Joe's into a little bit of a precarious position. Let's take a look at the rest of the order as Michaela Swan steps in here in the 2 spot. The freshman phenom Sadira Forcucci protecting Nikki Sudol in the 3 spot. That is a dangerous middle of the order for this Fordham squad. Trowbridge shakes off the first sign, and the pitch to Swan, a call strike.
Love the 2 lefties to start off. That makes it tough.
Swan was a problem in the regular season series. 6 for 12 against St. Joe. She was multi-hit in all of those games. Nogue started like she was going to head towards second base and then stopped. Pitch was a call strike. It's 0-2. Nogue has been caught 6 times. The 0-2. Up and away.
So you can tell they respect these 2 first batters. They staying away and being very careful, almost too careful with that 4-pitch walk.
Lori, as a base stealer, are there certain counts that you're looking maybe a little bit more to take that base?
I don't know about that necessarily, but I do like the lefty up and trying to steal with that. That does make it a little bit more difficult. Plus then you throw in that obviously with the lefty, the shortstop has to play in a little bit more.
2-2 is slapped down the left field line. That is foul by about 4 feet. So we'll do it again at 2-2.
That shortstop being in with the lefty makes it a lot more difficult to cover the base at second, so they may have the second baseman cover instead, which is not traditionally done.
And we saw that in the top of the inning with Shearer, a lefty at the plate, and Lozer able to steal second. Slow roller to third. Hassapis, no play. It's thrown into the outfield. And right away, getting the wave home, Inoue sends Noge across home. And it's a runner at third with nobody out. Swan takes advantage of the defensive mistake. It's 1-0 Fordham.
The catcher, number 51,
That's a tough play.
Vicky
You've got
Sudol.
speed at first. You want to get that lead runner, but that's a tough play. It would have been a tough out at first as well. You get that 2 bounce against a quick slapper, and that's a tough out, no matter how you look at it.
And when you're playing a great team like Fordham, you give them extra outs, you give them extra opportunities. It's going to make it really difficult to try to keep pace.
Especially if they take advantage of it. They've got one more out there to get in, and with nobody out, that'll be tough to deal with.
This meeting inside the circle here with third-year head coach Gina McCool, probably you would think something along the lines to Taylor Trowbridge of, hey, just don't let this snowball into more than a 2-run inning at this point, correct?
Correct, and that happens, unfortunately, when you try to get that lead runner. If you don't get it, you do see it blow up a little bit for a big inning, but hopefully they can keep it down to if they get one more in.
Nikki Sudol. Call strike to her. Sudol, senior, one of the leaders on this Fordham team. She's from Downingtown, Pennsylvania. If I told you this is a former walk-on with the numbers that she's put up in her career, you'd probably tell me you wouldn't believe me. She gets hit by the pitch. It scrapes her knuckles, and she's fired up, lets out a roar towards that bench. They're on the corners with nobody out, and the freshman phenom, Sadira Forcucci, coming up.
She's going to get up on the plate. She was in her box, though. But, yeah, I love the story of her being a walk-on. I love Coach's story of her being a walk-on and her always giving walk-ons a chance. That's what you got to love about the game.
Actually just grazed that lead arm of Nikki Sudol, and now Sadira Forcucci moving ahead in the count 1-0. Taylor Trowbridge in some serious trouble already here in the bottom of the first inning. The freshman pops it up. This one borderline whether it'll stay in play, and just by about a foot it gets out of play.
May have gotten away with that one. It was a pretty good pitch inside, and she just happened to foul it off.
Complete hitter is Sadira Forcucci. On base plus slugging is over 1,000, a .363 hitter, 8 home runs and 10 doubles. Tons of damage being done by Sadira Forcucci. She spent a lot of time earlier in the year batting in the 6th spot. She's gotten that role in the cleanup spot for a reason. 2-1 count to her here. That misses as well, so now the hitter's count to work with for the dangerous Forcucci.
She's got to be looking for one. They've stayed inside all 4 pitches so far, so that's what I would think she would be looking for at this point.
Those power hitters love to get those arms extended. Let's see if she can on a 3-1. Instead, it's a free pass, and the bases are loaded with nobody out and 1 run home already for the Rams.
We've got to look to try and get an out somewhere here. This is going to snowball real quick.
And now the dangerous Eva Karatzis coming up. Karatzis has driven in 31 runs this year. She's hitting .292 this season. That's a big first pitch strike for Trowbridge over the outside corner.
It sure is for her to get ahead. She hasn't done that much so far, so that's a good sign.
With the bases juiced, the 0-1 is on the ground up the middle, and
nice.
It's gloved. A spinning throw to first. The foot was off the bag initially there.
I'm not sure she was anticipating that throw. That would have been a close play had she been on the base.
Unbelievable play by Grace Brown. The freshman attempted the twirling double play. They do get the force out of Forcucci. Another run comes home in Swan. It's 2-0 with Kate McGuire up now.
It'll be interesting here to see if they leave her at first or try to steal with the runner at third.
Karatzis is that runner at first base. The count evens at 1 on Kate McGuire. Karatzis has not attempted a steal yet this season.
That answers my question then there.
The senior from New York takes a call strike over the inside corner, and talked about what a tremendous defensive player McGuire is. She can get it done with the bat as well. 15 doubles this year, 19 driven in. The 1-2 from Trowbridge. Just inside as it went around the corner.
She's going to want to make contact, put pressure on the defense here with that runner at third again with just 1 out.
McGuire has struck out 25 times in 149 at-bats. Pretty low strikeout percentage as she sends it back out of play. Tremendous energy here at the Billiken Sports Center for the Betterment A10 Championship Tournament. This is what it's all about, Lori.
It is. They both have good crowds. They're very vocal. That's what you love about the tournament time.
McGuire
got her out on her lead foot a little bit, keeping her off balance.
Trowbridge looking for another ground ball with Karatzis at first base. Runner at third is Sudol. Swan and Nogue have already come around to score. Another 2-2. That time off the plate away. You could see the catcher Olivia Heers trying to frame that one up.
Moving it around on her. Now she's got to come to her here with full count.
Big pitch with Sophie Nesturik on deck.
Oh.
Had to duck out of the way of it, and it's another free pass to load up the bases with 1 out. We have seen 3 walks and a hit by pitch in this inning.
Not a good combo to have all at the same time when you throw in, spray in a hit every once in a while.
Got to make them earn it. Even the best hitters out there, they're out 65, 70% of the time, somewhere in that range.
They're going to talk about it again.
Little strategy going on here, and you can see some emotion coming from Taylor Trowbridge. Told you that she is one of the leaders on this team. The captain was a member of the 2025 A10 All-Tournament team. Meanwhile, the vibes in that Fordham dugout awfully good as they continue to pass the baton.
They are, but Trowbridge leads. Coach said she leads with composure, and they just need to settle in here.
Here's Nesturik taking ball 1. That zone has been eluding Trowbridge all first inning. Nesturik is a sophomore from Baldwin, New York. Went 0 for 10 in the regular season series, but finished up well against Loyola. 3 for 10 with 5 runs driven in over this last weekend.
Might just be trying to make too perfect of a pitch rather than just hitting those spots.
Only base hit in the inning belongs to Michaela Swan. 2-0 to Nesturik. Nice. Swung on and missed.
Good off speed there. Good hitter's pitch, and she was ready for it, but she kind of pulled the string on it.
Karatzis now in scoring position at second. Sudol still at third. Trowbridge is next, is popped up on the infield, and it's Heers locating it well. The sun has been peeking in and out of the clouds. She was looking straight up into that sunshine and still made the play.
It's a really good pitch right there in that situation. Now they got 2 outs, and if they can hold it to just the 2 runs in, that's a win for this half inning.
And that's exactly what we talked about after the first 2 batters, right?
Yes.
So still a chance to limit the damage with Morgan Volgraff swinging through strike 1.
Kept that out away from the lefty again. I see a pattern here.
Volgraff was doing a lot of damage from the bottom of the order when these 2 teams met just a week and a half ago. The sophomore from Langhorne, Pennsylvania, 6 for 10 in the series as she taps that one foul, and now Trowbridge has got a couple of pitches to play with.
First time she's been 0-2, so that's a plus for sure at this point. Still, it's a lefty with pressure on.
Can almost see the relief somewhat from the body language, but with the bases loaded, still a big situation. Good take there by Volgraf.
Good 0-2 pitch.
So Trowbridge maybe starting to dial it in a little bit here. Nowhere to put Volgraf. The 1-2. Off her hand, slow roller to first. They get the out. A strong throw from point blank range from Morgan Lester limits that damage to 2. We head to the second inning. Fordham jumps on top. It could have been a lot more. We'll find out if the Hawks can respond when we come back on ESPN. York leads things off here in the second inning as Beeman delivers strike one, picking up right where she left off in the first.
She sure is. That leadoff strike once again.
Dayton Flyers are here. They'll be in game 2 today. They'll take on George Washington. Dayton, the 3 seed in this tournament. And bring your sombrero. He was here when they played. Oh, that went off the glove of Nesturik at third base, but she couldn't quite bring it back into play.
That was a great effort. She's long, just barely off her glove. She almost had it.
And there's a little netting that she had to reach over as well, and she even cleared that with the attempt there, the 0-2.
She did exactly what you teach them to do: find the fence and then the ball, and that's what it was, just right there.
Riley York leading things off here, the senior from Telford, Pennsylvania, 95 career RBIs. Fouls that straight back out of play.
Good pitch there, going up with her.
We've seen Beeman seems to be dialed in. She is changing eye level, inside, outside, showing command to all portions of the zone.
She is. And
had her out in front, yeah. Little nubber behind home, and it stays 1-2.
She's moving it around well, keeping them off balance for sure.
Beeman and company were able to limit York just she was 3 for 10 with an RBI against Fordham, 1 for 9 last weekend for Riley York as the count goes to 2-2.
Riley didn't chase that. That was a good pitch, being ahead 1-2.
York, a .290 hitter this year with 3 home runs. Hard hit to third base. Nesturik makes the play on this one in play for the first out.
Catcher, number 5.
Nice pitch, but a good at bat.
Beeman Just the one base hit in the first inning. She's retired the other 4 that she has faced. And next up is Olivia Heers, the freshman from Lewis, Delaware. Part of a really talented lineup that features, you know, some young players, some veterans, a good mix for this St. Joe's team.
It is. They're built very athletic, very quick.
Loyola in the house, taking in some ball as well.
First time she's been behind 2-0.
From Beeman to Heers, near the top of the zone, but it does not find it. 3-0.
She's got to work her way back here and challenge her.
Does Heers get the green light? The 284 hitter has a pair of homers. It's a 4-pitch walk, so a 1-out base runner for the Hawks to work with, and it brings in Haley McMiniman to the dish.
Number 2, Haley McMiniman.
Saw those free passes be an issue in the bottom of the first inning for Taylor Trowbridge, but it could have been a lot worse than 2 runs. As we stand at 2-0, 5 balls in a row now from Beeman.
Yes, keeping it 2-0 is a win for sure, because it could have snowballed. That's a tough situation especially when you try to do the right thing and get the lead runner.
Little chill in the air here in early May as get a conversation going on now here between Sudol and Beeman. Those are a couple of veterans just trying to settle things down a little bit and get back on the same page. The wind is blowing out today, so an opportunity if you get that ball up in the air to see some fly over the fence. Look at that wind as Beeman gets McMiniman to swing over this one for strike 1.
She did. It was a good pitch outside, and she tried to pull it. May change something up here now to move that runner.
McMiniman's got some serious power at the plate in just 77 at-bats. She has 3 home runs this year. 1-1 is a little bit high.
Just missing this inning. First inning, she was right on it, spot on, right where she wanted it. And just a little bit different this round.
Olivia Heers, 1 stolen base on her only attempt this year. And the count goes to 3-1.
Good hitter's pitch here. She'll be looking for something to drive.
At the bottom of the order, you would think Beeman does not want to lose any more of these batters on balls. Lester on deck, 3-1 pitch. Popped up to the right side. It's going to be the right fielder coming in for the grab. Nicely done by Morgan Volgraff.
The second baseman, number 6.
Good at bat. She
Morgan
just got under it a
Lester.
little bit, but was ready for it.
So here comes Morgan Lester to the plate after that nice play by Volgraff. Two outs and a runner on. First pitch is high, ball 1.
First inning, she led off with the strike majority of those batters. This inning's been a little bit different.
Lester, a junior from Royersford, Pennsylvania. Going to see if she can get a good one to hit. Offers at it, but sends it foul up the third base line. With 2 outs, no chance for it here, but Morgan Lester leads the Atlantic 10 in sacrifice bunts this year with 7 of them. She can handle the bat as that one goes foul. 1-2 now.
She was right on that one. Good pitch up a little bit.
Another quick conversation between Sudol and Beeman.
Trying to get on the same page, aren't they?
Yes. Beeman had the strikeout of Julia Shearer to end the last inning. That's her only K so far. Can she pick up another? That runs outside, ball 2. 18th appearance in the championship tournament for Joe's, as that liner is handled by Sturrock. 23 times now for Fordham. The Rams lead it 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second inning. You're watching the Betterman A10 Championship on ESPN. Bottom of the second inning, Fordham already leads this one 2-0 thanks to a pair of runs in the first. Victoria Klimaszewski in the 9 spot leading things off as Trowbridge calls for time right out of the gate in this inning. Klimaszewski, a really impressive two-way player. The sophomore is from Toronto, Canada. Offers at the first pitch. It's a lazy fly just over third base, and that's a fair ball. So a seeing eye single to start the second.
Sure was. Great effort by the shortstop, but just couldn't quite get there. I'm sure it's a little slow, as wet as it is.
So after a little bit of that trouble in the first inning for Taylor Trowbridge, what do you want to see out of your pitcher going into the second?
Well, not this.
That's true.
You really didn't want the leadoff getting on, but they can still get out of it. They just need to get an out here.
Leah Nogue, a tough out, and the tone was really set in that first inning. A 4-pitch walk to the speedy Nogue. She comes around to score along with the hitter on deck, Michaela Swan. Next to Nalia is low and away. Nogue is top 10 in the nation in steals, and so is her sister, Erilyn, at Kent State, and apparently there's another Nogue that's about to wreak havoc here at the Division I level. 3-0.
Looks too familiar.
Yeah.
I know she's a tough out, but you've got to make her put it in play.
117 stolen bases for Nalia Nogue, a program record in her career. That one does find the low and outside edge. And go ahead.
Now she has a lot of choices. You've got speed at the plate with the lefty. She can do a lot of different things here to either move the runner or try and get 2 on.
Klimaszewski, that runner at first. It's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 24, Michaela Swan.
Dayton having a little bit of fun.
Loving that hill out there.
You think they're ready for their upcoming game after that? You might need a little time off. Make sure you're not dizzy after all that twist and turning. Swan drops down a bunt. It's a good one. Trowbridge only played a first. They complete the out, but 2 in scoring position now with the heart of the order coming up.
That's a great sacrifice there. Good job getting the out. That was really their only choice, but it does pose a problem with the big bats coming up now.
Nikki Sudol was hit by a pitch her first time up.
Last time they tried to stay in on her, and that's when she got clipped on the arm. So we'll see what they do.
This one skips in, gets to the backstop, but Klimaszewski stays put. Not a ton of room behind home plate here at the Billiken Sports Center.
There's not, but if it had been a little bit farther, maybe she wasn't anticipating that.
Crowd coming to life for Fordham. Egging on the senior at the plate. Sends it back up the middle. Got a piece of the glove on it. Tag was not in time. That's going to be an infield single and an RBI for Nikki Sudol to make it 3-0.
Yeah, tough play, but she did a good job keeping it in to keep that runner at second. She at least didn't allow her to advance again.
So the leadoff single pays off from Victoria Klimaszewski, and good base running there from Nalia Noge with the play in front of her. Forcucci takes near the knees, but it's ball one.
Tough situation here with Sadira up. She has a bat that everybody says has crazy pop on it, so it'll be interesting here.
Sounds a little different, looks a little different when it comes off her bat. That paints the inside corner, and that has been the strategy for Trowbridge. She is really trying to work that inner half against her.
She has. She stayed in the entire time with her.
1-1 from Trowbridge to Forcucci is a call strike right underneath the hands. What a pitch.
She didn't like it. Now she's behind, but she'll battle, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's got to be in the back of her head. That call strike on a 1-1. Spits on this one, and Noge reads it well. Both runners advance as it sneaks through the 5-hole of Hears.
Yeah, she's not going to hesitate to go to that, take that extra base when they bobble it.
Had a force at either third, second, or first, and now that's out of play. Forcucci could drive in two more with a hit. Full count, and the hitter on deck is Karatzis.
Tough situation here with full count and an open base. You hate to put another one on, but you know the damage she can do.
Can see the confidence from Forcucci. A nod of the head, and she takes ball for Trowbridge, having trouble finding the zone.
The first baseman, number 00, Eva Karatzis.
Tried to sneak one outside on her that time, but didn't quite catch the plate.
Still only one out in the inning, and it looks like that is going to be the end of the line for Taylor Trowbridge. George Washington getting their pregame hacky sack in. Let's take a look at our schedule as we have this pitching change upcoming for the rest of our Betterment A10 softball championship. Told you Dayton and George Washington will play approximately at 2:30. The loser of these first two games will be our nightcap here on day one. Tomorrow, Loyola will take on the winner of this contest. St. Louis gets the winner of that game between Dayton and George Washington.
Yeah, we're going to have a fun day together here
Oh,
today.
goodness.
Should
It's
have
going to be
three good ones.
so much excellent softball. And we'll see if St. Joe's can right the ship here as they are going to the bullpen here. Pitcher coming in is Jules Sconia, and she's been outstanding this year. However, this will only be her second appearance coming out of the bullpen. 13 of her 15 appearances have come in starts. She's trying to keep this a 3-run ball game.
Tough situation to come in here with the bases loaded, one out, and still in the middle of the lineup.
First pitch is a call strike over the outside edge to Karatzis, and that's exactly what you're looking for out of your pitcher from the pen.
Sure is in this situation. She's right on that corner.
Climbs ahead of Karatzis 0-2. Sconia, senior from Collegeville, Pennsylvania, And she was good against Fordham in 8 innings pitched, just 2 earned runs against them in the regular season. That one a little further off the plate. Karatzis doesn't go after it.
As a pitching coach, that's exactly what you want. You hit that corner and then you go out a little bit more, try to get her to chase. I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't come in on this one.
Skonia nods her head.
Still staying out.
Elevated that one a little bit more, though. And Karatzis back in the count at 2-2.
Nice.
Swing and a miss. Skonia gets a crucial K to begin her day, and the bases remain loaded with 2 outs. It's going to be up to Kate McGuire after this swing and a miss from Eva Karatzis. Tied her up in knots.
Got it right on the hands, and she wasn't expecting that.
McGuire watches away. Kate walked her first time up, an 8-pitch plate appearance.
She's seeing the ball well, that's for sure.
Gets under this one into dead center field. A step back and then coming in. The grab made out there by Julia Shearer. So tremendous work by Skonia to strand the bases loaded. Fordham adds one more. They lead at 3-0 as we head to the 3rd inning. This is the Betterman A10 Championship on ESPN. Grace Brown takes ball 1 low from the bottom of that St. Joe's order. I'm Colin Surrey alongside Lori Blade. Lori, it could be a lot more than 3-0. 6 left on base, bases stranded, loaded in the first 2 innings for Fordham as Brown peppers that past third but foul.
It definitely could be. They came in and with the bases loaded, 1 out, new pitcher, and she got a strikeout and then that fly out. It could be totally different and really could have had the opportunity to break this thing open, but they didn't. St. Joe stayed in it. They're gritty, and they're going to compete.
Jules Skonia plays the role of firewoman, and speaking of fire, a vapor trail on the end of that home run by Grace Brown. The freshman announces her presence in the A10 championship.
She got every bit of that one.
The left fielder, number 25.
Being a Barrington kid, I love to see that. From Illinois, I know her high school coach well, Perry Peterson. He just got his 700th win, and he would be proud right now of what Grace just did.
Well, Lori, all she did her senior year was hit .589. I guess that'll earn you first team All-State, and now she's doing it out in Philly for Joe's. Now Megan Sinkus. And isn't it crazy how quickly the momentum can change in a game like this? All those opportunities for Fordham talked about could be a lot more than 3. All of a sudden, it's a 2-run ball game.
It does change things, especially if you can bounce back.
Sinkus grounded out to short her first time. She works ahead 2-0 here.
I love with Fordham that coach is the pitching coach as well. You love that. You have control of all of that, and she'll be able to settle her down and get her right back on track, I think.
Incredible tradition for this Fordham team. Melissa Inoue has been a big part of that. 8th-year head coach, is responsible for 2 of those conference championships, and just an excellent leader. You can tell that she's that type of person that carries herself with a confidence that you can't help but want to listen and learn from somebody like her.
Very confident, knows what she's doing, very experienced, and she's been in this situation before without a doubt.
Some words of wisdom for Holly Beeman, and now the 2-0 pitch. Rolled over to third base. Nesturic going to first. It skips in and unable to be handled over there by Karatzis. That was a tough one, and Sinkis's speed may have sped up the clock there at third base.
We got trouble. There she goes. Took the extra base, Colin. Nobody was covering, paying attention. Good base running right there. Exactly what you expect out of St. Joe's. And they're going to send her back. Nope. She got it.
Just getting rid of some gear there. Megan Sinkis, heads up play.
Sure was. That'll change the tide again too, just like we talked about.
One of those plays that doesn't show up in the stat sheet. Hassapis takes one right down central. That came in with a little extra venom from Beeman.
She made a good pitch. They just didn't make the play behind her, but sometimes that happens.
Hassapis lined out to short her last time up. Takes away. Told you those excellent numbers for Hassapis coming in. Had a 4-for-4 game against Dayton over the weekend. She was just a double shy of the cycle, and she rips this into center field, but there is Nalia Nogue covering up tons of ground in center field.
She did get a really good jump on that, but that's 2 freshmen that have hit the ball really hard this inning. So that's you love to see that. Now if we can get everybody else to follow.
Sinkis forced to stay put at second base. It's not just the elite speed for Nalia Nogue. Her IQ and the way she reads the ball off the bat, second to none. As that one catches the outside corner, it's a stolen base for Megan Sinkis of third, and that's huge with just 1 out.
That is very aggressive, and I love it. But yes, it is. Now they've got to take advantage and get it in. If they can make this a 1-run game at the end of the third, that'd be good.
That's the aggressiveness that has paid dividends all season long for Joe's. Next pitch catches the inside corner. Excellent one from Beeman, dotting up that low and inside part.
1 out. You really want her to make contact here.
Casey Lauser had a base hit her first time up.
Good pitch. She wasn't going to chase.
A ball and 2 strikes. Still got another one to play with here, you would think, with 1 out, wanting that strikeout with the runner at third now. Shearer on deck.
Same thing.
Lays off it again.
I like how she's squaring around to be able to get both eyes on the ball and see it a little bit better to put it in play.
Beeman still looking for that put-away pitch. Almost got her to fish.
Gotta love this pressure on both sides.
How about that dugout of St. Joe's? They have come to life here in the third inning. Big 3-2. Lined over the head of McGuire. It'll bring home a second run. It's a 1-run ball game in the blink of an eye. The Hawks said not so fast.
Their aggressiveness got them a run.
The center fielder.
Casey Lauser is now 2 for 2. Talked about her getting that nod up into the middle of the order, batting third, and she makes it work. Gina McCool pushing all the right buttons. Julia Shearer sends the first pitch back out of play. Shearer was the only strikeout of this game so far for Holly Beeman.
Be interesting if she changes it up here with one out.
Showing bunt. It was just a little bit low as she went for that potential slap, and that's that advantage of a left-handed hitter like Julia Shearer. She can do a little bit of everything inside the box.
She can. That third baseman's a little bit deep.
This time she takes low again. Lauser, the runner at first base. 2 runs home already for Joes. Stops midway. McGuire, throwback to first, not in time. Lauser read that well.
I don't know if she didn't like the jump she had or what. She was going.
She was. Let's have another look at it. Got about halfway and said, nope.
Looked like she slipped a little bit about the 4th step.
Hit the brakes and just able to get back in time. Count is 3-1. It's ball 4. Shearer works the walk.
This is exactly what Coach talked about. They put the pressure on you, and that's what they've done. We'll see how big of an inning they can make this.
A leadoff home run from Grace Brown got it all started. Sinkus reached on an error, and then Lauser drove her home with a base hit. She's now at second base. Shearer up to first with Riley York coming up. And now Fordham with another visit inside that circle. And St. Joe's making their 26th appearance in the A-10 championship tournament, their 3rd straight. And heard Gina McCool talk about they love to bring that energy from the bench. They love a rally. They're getting one right now in the 3rd inning.
Yes, they are. And the one out that they had, the ball was hit on a rope. There's that line drive, and they're starting to see the ball out of Holly's hands a little bit better here.
Not only are they putting work in the cage, they've been putting some work in for their celebration game. They're hoping Riley York gives them a chance to show it off here. Waiting for the music to stop. And now it does. With one out, the pitch is pulled foul.
She was looking for something to drive on that first pitch.
That's what you want to see from your hitters in the middle of the order, right? You got base runners out there. Be aggressive at the plate.
Sometimes that's the best pitch you're going to get to hit, so you want to take advantage of it.
York grounded out to third her first time up. She lines this to second base, and they had her hung up between first and second. Double play turned. Heads up by Sadira Forcucci at second base, but Grace Brown puts the Hawks on the board. They add another. We've got a 1-run ball game as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. You're watching the Betterman A-10 Championship Tournament on ESPN.
In high school, I studied hard so I could have a career that would make a difference, but I hadn't seen enough of the world to really find my purpose. When it came to college, I was ready for a new adventure. I found it at Fordham. Suddenly, I have this big traditional campus and all of the opportunities of New York City. I'm beginning to see that my future lies in advocating for kids. Fordham hasn't just opened my heart, it's opened my whole world.
You will be nervous. You'll make mistakes. But in spite of that, you will keep going. Here, among these stones and walkways, you will test, build, and break, fall into the unexpected, and pick up something new. Here, filled with energy and passion, you will find your voice, clear the air, and discover the strength to make an impact. Here, at St. Joseph's University, you will.
This is 4-time All-Star Arike. This is off Rike. She played JV. Arike's game is money,
And so is her investing because she uses Betterman to optimize her portfolio. Enrique just found out her hot stock pick went cold. Enrique uses Betterman to automatically reinvest her dividends so she can stay automatic from 15 feet. Enrique isn't even semi-automatic. Being able to focus on your game instead of the market, that's the Betterment effect.
Jules Sconia has Sophie Nesturic at 0-1. 7-8-9 due up here for Fordham. St. Joe's a couple of runs to make it a one-run ball game. And all of a sudden, after those opportunities we talked about for Fordham, we're in a real ball game here in game one. Nesturic grounds it to short, and the play made over there by Grace Brown. How about that twirling play she made at second base? Almost had a chance at the double play, then hits a home run her first time up in the A-10 championship tournament. You think she's ready for the stage?
I think the freshman is ready. Welcome to it, right? Might as well jump in both feet.
Incredible. Some players just have that penchant for the big stages. Volgraf sends it down the left field line. Beautiful piece of hitting to provide a one-out base runner.
That was a really nice hit, but that left fielder did a great job keeping that in play and holding her to a single after slipping.
Volgraf's got some really good speed. She's a tremendous right fielder, covers a lot of ground. That was well done by Megan Sinkus, and it's what you expect out of one of your senior leaders, right? She is a speedy player herself out in left field, limits the damage to just a single base. Volgraf's now 1 for 2. Here's Victoria Klimaszewski. She led off the last inning with a single and later came around to score. Took a big cut and a miss at strike one. Klimaszewski is hitting over 300 this year with 3 doubles and a couple of homers.
Two big swings. She's putting that on that outside corner.
Sconia came in to relieve Taylor Trowbridge in the last inning, and she has been in attack mode from the word go. As that is sent out of play, count will stay at 0-2.
She did a great job coming in, getting that strikeout with the bases loaded right off.
Could be a real turning point in this game.
Absolutely.
The 0-2. Upstairs. Volgraf, just 1 stolen base this year on her only attempt. Tipped into the mitt. Klimaszewski is down on strikes. Sconia continues to fill up the zone.
Center fielder number 20,
Good pitch. That situation to get that second out.
Right down the middle. I mean, challenged her and got it by her. 2 outs now with Volgraf still at first, and the lineup turns over to Nogue. She has been walked twice, and she sees just the second strike of the game at the plate for the 3rd time.
First time she's been behind in the count.
On the ground up the middle, and it sneaks through for a base hit, and that is how you hit near 400. Nalia Nogue, all-time average leader at Fordham. Talked about what a storied program it is for these Rams to be the all-time hitter. You got to be doing something special.
You sure do. That says a lot right there. But she's sees the ball well. She choked up, put that in play. It was kind of like a turf hit bouncing over the pitcher.
2 outs and 2 on. First pitch to Swan is fouled back. Melissa Inoue, head coach of Fordham, talked about a moment in the season where she had moved Nalia Nogue down to the 8th spot of the order, and people were telling her, "Are you crazy? What are you thinking? What are you doing?" She felt like some of these seniors were trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody has done their job so far in this game as the count moves to 0-2 on Swan.
They sure have, but sometimes when you make that change, it's a different way to look at it, you know, and there's not the pressure in the 8 hole as there is in that lead off, but she'll make the adjustments that are needed.
See if Swan can make an adjustment here on 0-2. It's a swing and a miss. Sconia strands 2 more. 8 left on the bases through 3 innings for Fordham. It remains a 3-2 ball game. Jules Sconia doing a job out of the pen. This is the A10 championship tournament. We'll be back with the 4th inning of it when we come back on ESPN. 6 through 8 due up here for St. Joe's in the top of the 4th. We've got a 1-run ball game with Olivia Heers leading things off. Beeman sets and ready with a 1-0 pitch. It is hammered on a line to deep left, and it clears the wall. If you blinked, you missed it. Olivia Heers ties the game at 3.
Let's enjoy this celebration.
I told Gina McCool that I was going to have to bring my Selly analysis. How about looks like a home run chain being given out to Olivia Heers. Grace Brown led off the 3rd in style, and now Heers says, maybe I'll try that here in the 4th.
And we have a new game here. That was an absolute rope.
Haley McMiniman takes outside ball 1. And after Holly Beeman just cruised through those first 2 innings, we've got a tie game after all the traffic Fordham has put out on the paths.
This game is about opportunities, and they had some opportunities early with all those runners on and didn't take advantage of it, and that changed everything now.
2-0 count now for Haley McMiniman, and you wonder, after giving up home runs in back-to-back innings now, can Beeman stay away from trying to nibble now that you've had a couple of pitches sent over the fence?
I'm sure it does change your mindset a little bit, but she's experienced enough that, again, she'll settle in. And
3-time captain for a reason as she comes in with strike 1. That one flied down the line and left, and there is a nice play and foul ground by Michaela Swan for the first out.
They had her shifted over well against that lefty. That's a nice play.
Lori, is that a part of the game that has evolved a little bit now that there are more numbers, more things that these coaches can evaluate as the game has progressed in that regard?
I think it has to be. Some lefties, I mean, just depending on swing, some kids are inside out, and you kind of know where majority of the time they're going to hit it, and they had her played well.
Morgan Lester now at the plate, ahead 2-0.
Especially if your pitcher's putting the ball where you want it. that makes a big difference. If they miss their target, then that can change and it can flip on you pretty easy.
That is an excellent point. Two sides to that story of the defensive alignment. A line out her first time for Lester, and this time it gets through to the right side. They will not attempt to throw to first base. It's a one-out single for Morgan Lester. She's 1 for 2. And now here comes that freshman, Grace Brown.
Shortstop, number 11, Grace.
Fordham was ready that time. They got some speed on the base, and everybody covered up second to not take that back.
There's that homer for Grace Brown, a no-doubter.
She got full extension on that one and got it all. That had to feel good.
She sure did. Cleared that fence by a good 80 feet. And now looks like Fordham is going to potentially make a change inside the circle. So both starting pitchers have been chased from this game. It appears Klimaszewski will be the replacement. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll tell you more about what Victoria's done inside the circle next on ESPN. Victoria Klimaszewski taking over now for Holly Beeman. That excellent start for Beeman, a 3-0 lead for Fordham. It has been erased by St. Joe's. A pair of home runs from Grace Brown and Olivia Heers, and Melissa Inoue did not want to give Grace another shot against Beeman.
No, she didn't. We'll see if Victoria can come in and do exactly what Jules did on the other side for St. Joe's when she came in relief in a tough situation.
Good look there on your screen of all of our great teams in the Atlantic 10. Couple more defensive changes being made here. Runner at first base is Morgan Lester. Leadoff home run in this inning by Olivia Heers. As Gina McCool has seen her team really turn things around. She said that this was a little bit of a revenge tour type of game for them. Gianna Muhall went down in the series against Fordham, and Muhall had been just absolutely phenomenal all year long for this St. Joe's team. They've been getting it done without her, though. There's a look at those numbers for Klimaszewski, a 4.78 ERA and 33 2/3. They have not used her as much inside the circle in A10 play. First pitch is in for a call, strike to Brown.
Coach has confidence in her. She wouldn't put her in this situation without that, that's for sure.
Something that Melissa Inoue thought would be an advantage for her team. They've got a lot of balance inside the circle, a number of different pitchers that they can turn to as the count goes to 0-2. And guess who? I thought it was going to be a call strike. Gina McCool wanting an appeal down to first base, but didn't get it. The 0-2. High and out. Klimaszewski's got some serious velocity inside the circle.
She does. She's moving it around. First two she came in. That one went out trying to get her to chase.
popped up behind home plate. And a good catch made there for the second out.
A little different release. They're having to really focus on that release point, but she's got a little different circle for him to see.
And that's where the change was for Fordham. That is a new catcher behind home plate. I believe that's Chloe Tremandalis that has taken over. Is a big swing and a miss from Megan Sinkus at the top of the order. Klimaszewski's 0-1. A ball and a strike. Morgan Lester doing a lot of dancing over at first, but has not attempted to take second base yet.
There she goes.
That is the first time she's been caught all year long. Tremandalis coming off the bench and getting it done with a hose from behind home plate. We go to the bottom of the fourth. We've got a tie ball game after the solo homer from Olivia Heers. This is the Betterman A10 Championship. Nikki Sudol has reached twice on a hit by pitch and a single. We've got a 3-3 ball game in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch from Jules Sconia is low, and that caught stealing for Morgan Lester after starting the year 7 for 7 stolen bases was one, Lori, that you don't really mind in that situation, trying to take that extra base as a soft liner is reeled in by Brown over at short for the first out of the inning.
I don't mind that at all. You've got the leadoff up to bat. She was behind in the count. 2 outs. If she gets thrown out, you got your leadoff for the next inning. And if she makes it, you got your leadoff with a kid in scoring position. So great attempt, and especially if she was 7 for 7 going into that.
For Cucci, a hard grounder to second base, and quickly 2 away to open up the bottom of the fourth.
Can't argue with 3 pitches, 2 outs.
It's up to Eva Karatzis to get something going. Nicely done over there by Morgan Lester. And Fordham having a quick conversation here as Melissa Inoue discusses the scenario here with Karatzis. And do you think it's, what do you think that conversation could be about here?
My guess is that's a quick 2 outs.
Yeah.
You know, you want to give your pitcher a little bit of a break. So if you have to call time and talk for 10, 15 seconds to slow it down a little bit, that might be it. Maybe they picked up something on the pitcher as well. But that's a quick, like I said, 3 pitches, 2 outs. That's a quick turnaround.
Karatzis 0 for 2 with a fielder's choice and a strikeout, and she goes right after the first pitch off the end of her bat. 6 home runs this year for Eva, second on the team. 0-2.
She's getting ahead in the count. Now we'll see how she mixes it up here. 0-2, you don't want to give her anything too good.
Skonia has been a bulldog inside the circle thus far. 0-2 bounces off home plate.
Little off speed there.
Where does she turn now with a 1-2 offering? Change the eye level. Karatzis lays off both.
She's going to look for something to hit here.
Just got under it into center field deep as the wind carries it just in front of the wall. Shearer is there for the final out. A 1-2-3 fourth for Jules Skonia. We go to the fifth in a tie ball game in the A10 championship.
For 50 years, the Atlantic 10 has stood for more than competition, creating a legacy of leaders and legends. From buzzer beaters
Jumper in the air.
to championships, where athletics, academics, and the pursuit of excellence converge.
And there's Canby.
As we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the A10 Conference,
Nelson.
we honor the past, embrace the present, and look forward to the future.
Women are power. They're an unstoppable force. Champions of change, breaking down barriers, showing confidence in every move, and courage in the face of any challenge. They stand tall, they are fierce, and women are A10 strong.
Top of the order for St. Joe's in a tie ball game as we begin the fifth. Klimaszewski's first one home misses low.
We're going to see if that pays off here with the leadoff leading it off.
Yep, talked about that caught stealing for Morgan Lester, a calculated risk. As the count goes to 2-0 on Sinkus. Tesapis and Lauser to follow. Lauser is 2 for 2 with a stolen base and an RBI. Good pitch on a 2-0 from Klimaszewski. That one dips low as well, and you see her checking that watch in the pitch comm, and heard both of these coaches talk about how that pitch comm changes things. The rhythm that you can have, no communication mishaps anymore, as that one is a leadoff walk to Megan Sinkus. So now you have elite speed on first base to begin the inning, just like you talked about.
That was close. That was pretty good pitches. She was right there on the corners, just off of them.
So we've seen Alyssa Hassapis extremely aggressive at the plate in her first 2 opportunities. Does she give Sinkus a chance to steal? And she goes after the first one again, and Forcucci drops it. They've still got the force at second base. So they will get the fielder's choice out there, and even if it was an accident, maybe a good move there. It's probably the better base runner you'd rather have on, even though Hassapis has got some serious speed as well.
Yeah, I think you just traded out speed for speed, maybe a little bit more experience because she's a freshman, but Tough play there when you're running in that situation. Not a whole lot you can do.
Lauser now stands in.
Boy, she's keeping that ball down well. Just missing.
Pretty good offering there from Klimaszewski. That's low as well, so a 2-0 count for Casey Lauser. We've seen home runs from Grace Brown and Olivia Heers in this ball game. The first career home run for Casey Lauser came against this Fordham team earlier this year.
There you go. Made a nice adjustment, got that one up a little bit.
2 balls and a strike now. Coach Blade, you'll like this. Casey was a really good basketball player in high school as well.
All-around athletes, you gotta love that. Just moved back in the box. We'll see if we got something going here.
In a 3-1 with good speed and Hassapis on first. It's a call strike, painting the inside black.
She's been close every pitch. It's what you want as a coach. You want your kid close till you get ahead and then make them chase.
Competitive pitches makes you respect everything out of the hand. Payoff is spoiled. We'll do it again at 3-2. Just feels like Lauser is really seeing the ball well right now.
Squaring around again like she did the last time, be able to see it a little bit better.
On the ground to first, it's booted, but with the foot on the bag as Karatzis reels it in simultaneously for the second out.
Smart play. She knew she was on that orange bag and that wouldn't count there, so she immediately got to the white to get the out.
Hassapis does move into scoring position on the play. Saw her initially on the orange like you talked about, and then she was like, oh, wait a second. Well done. Now it's up to Julia Shearer with 2 outs. Another one near the knees that goes for ball 1.
Right there.
Shearer walked her last time up, struck out her first time to the plate.
Hate to get behind, but you want her to be close.
The 1-0 to the junior from Hatfield, Pennsylvania. Popped out of play, a chance for the Fordham fans, and he made the play. Must have learned it from Dad.
Something. They've had a few cocktails. I wasn't sure they'd be paying attention.
That's when the preparation comes into play right there. All the catch with your daughter all those years growing up. Even under the influence, you can make it.
Even handled the pressure of being on TV.
2-1 the count to Shearer. That's popped out of play as well. So a 2-2 count. Line score is even across the board. 5 hits and 1 error for each team.
Other than those first 3 innings for Fordham, leaving all those kids on, it's been pretty even.
Next from Klimaszewski to Lauser is low and out. Good battle being put up here by Shearer. You can see why they've put her in that cleanup spot. Hassapis at second. Pulled foul. That was hit hard.
It was, but it looked outside, so trying to pull that, you're not going to get, it's going to be a little tougher to do.
You can tell when a player has some real power. She just stuck the bat out at that thing, and it came off. You had to say, look out, Worms, down that first base side. Riley York is the hitter on deck. First base is open here with 2 outs. It's another one fought off out of play.
Once again, she's putting that ball, keeping it right on their knees. They're fouling them off and staying in the at bat, but tough pitches to hit for sure.
That's John Bell on foul ball duty over there for Slew.
He loves seeing lefties come up the bat.
Gives him a chance to get into the game. The 3-2 again.
There we go.
And chase that one down. Crowd coming to life on both sides. What an atmosphere here at the Billiken Sports Center. Ball 4. Shearer tosses the bat about 10 feet in the air as she heads down to first base. That celebration game on point again.
Number 3, Riley York.
Good at bat there, fouling off until she could get that walk.
And Lori, these players are as competitive as they come, with Riley York coming to the plate, and a lot of pressure in a situation like this. When you're able to still find that joy in the game, helps you play a little looser, and the performance tends to be there.
Sure does, and that's what they've played for all year to get to this point. Hopefully they can relax and perform in these situations.
York watches high. That is a runner at second base, Hassapis. Shearer now at first, and York, who has grounded out and lined into a double play. A chance with 2 runners on. St. Joe's was behind 3-0 after the first 2 innings. And they tied it up with 2 in the third and 1 more in the fourth. 1-0 bounces in. Hassapis stops about a third of the way down the base path.
This could be a big inning for St. Joe here. If they can get over the hump and take the lead, who knows? A good opportunity.
Dangerous 2-0 pitch upcoming. At the knee is a call strike. Klimaszewski continues to live at the bottom of the zone. Two walks in the inning. That is blasted into deep center. Nogue got turned around and snow-coned it. Oh,
what
my.
a catch.
What's your favorite snow cone flavor, Coach?
That was awesome. She got turned around, stayed with it, got a great jump off of it. Just kind of faded away from her off of the right-handed bat, but what a great catch. Saved some runs without a doubt.
It stays 3-3. Back and forth, the momentum swinging. Fordham will come to the plate with McGuire, Nesturic, and Volgraf when we come back. Pitch to Kate McGuire is low from Jules Sconia, and it has been a consistent zone. You got to be up around the thighs to get a call at the bottom of the zone so far today. Turns on it, but it is well foul. Sconia got it inside enough to McGuire. Count goes to 1-1. How about that play by Nalia Nogue to keep it 3-3?
Awesome, absolutely awesome, but I tell you what, a lot of times after a play like that, they turn around and score the next inning. So let's see if they continue that.
Got to give this Fordham crowd a lot of credit. They have come out in droves to support their Rams, and they were making a lot of noise. Nalia Nogue showing them why they came here to support. 3-1 count now on McGuire. Kate has walked and flown out. And it's a leadoff walk. Close pitch, but ball 4.
Tough start after that.
Number 44, Sophie Nestorick.
See if Nestorick and company can flip the momentum back to Fordham. Sophie has popped out and grounded out, 0 for 2. Offered at the bunt and missed for strike 1.
Good pitch there. Tough one to try and bunt, that's for sure.
It's a good job by McGuire not to get hung up between first and second on that play as well. This time she pulls back at a pitch that looked pretty good, but it's ball 1.
Had to be close, must have been just off.
One to Nestorick is fouled back. They take the bunt off this time. Nestorick's got some power in that bat. 2 home runs, 5 doubles this year. She rips it down the right field line, and it gets all the way to the wall. McGuire getting the stop sign at third. They're at second and third with nobody out.
Here we go. So many times in this game you see somebody make a tremendous play. And they're going to bounce right back.
Fielder, number 92, Morgan.
Great hit down the right field line.
The 6th double of the year for Sophie Nestorick. Fordham is in business with Morgan Volgraff coming up. What a ball game we're being treated to here in game 1. We expected nothing less.
Absolutely. I think we'll have 3 of them like this.
Jules Sconia came in right away with some serious danger on the paths for Fordham, and she was able to escape that situation. Can she do it again here in the 5th? First pitch in for a call strike to Volgraff.
Tough pitch to take there. That looked right down the middle.
Yeah, Morgan singled her last time up as well. 1 for 2 today. Call strike over the outside edge, and now Sconia in the driver's seat.
She's going to work ahead.
Volgraff got to protect. And she bounces it in front of home plate. And the runners stay put. It's the first out of the inning.
Nice
and
play
a big
there.
one for Sconia.
Good pitch, 15, nice play.
Vicky
Love when I see pitchers fielding their position well.
Pounced on that one quickly, and if you don't, McGuire's going to come home and score in that situation.
She wanted that big hop.
See if Klimaszewski can help herself out inside the circle. Got a little help from Nalia Nogue in that last inning, and now Melissa Inoue wants to have a quick convo with her.
They stayed away with her last time, and she tried pulling everything, so that's what she's starting off with here again.
Made that adjustment after Klimaszewski singled her first time up. So close last year for Fordham. They came out of the winner's bracket into the championship day, and St. Louis got them twice to head to the NCAA tournament for the first time in their history. And Coach Inoue said, look, we've turned the page on that. We're focused on this year and what we can do to make it happen this season.
And that's what you have to do. It's a different group. You might be returning a number of kids, but it's still a different group. Nothing went the same through the season. They've had some adversity for sure, and getting kids back now to be playing well.
Sconia doing a great job to work ahead again. 0-2. Klimaszewski, a take near the top of the zone, but it's ball 1.
That was awfully close to Takeo, too, there.
McGuire's at third. Nasturic at second after her double. With one out, the pitch from Skonia is crushed into deep right center. Klimaszewski, a 3-run dinger.
They'd stayed away from her the whole game. Started out this at bat staying away and went in one too many times on this pitch.
Middle away, full extension, and sends it way over the wall.
Just too much plate there, being ahead in the count.
So the Rams finally get to Skonia, and they do it in a big way. Those 3-run homers can be backbreakers.
Yeah, it's one thing to get a solo, but the 3, that's tough.
And now it's back to the top of the order, and you got to deal with Nalia Nogue, and it feels like Nogue has just been working ahead in the count all day long. She's got a 2-0 count. She's 1 for 1 with a pair of walks.
I guarantee she's wanting a pitch to hit. She's tired of walking.
Takes that one over the outer half, and you got to go back to this play made by Nalia Nogue at the end of the last inning. Does a full 360 to reel it in out there in center. That is the toughest play as a center fielder, the one you have to go straight back on, and there was not much air underneath that ball off the bat of Riley York either. Minuscule amount of time for Nogue to make the adjustment, and she did.
She showed her athleticism without a doubt because she did get turned. It wasn't like, and then you put in that she didn't have much time.
Call, strike 3. Good bounce back for Skonia, 2 down now.
The
Sure was,
left
that's a
fielder,
big
number
one.
24, Michaela Swan.
I don't think she was expecting that.
Caught her by surprise, and now Michaela Swan will come to the plate with 2 outs and nobody aboard. She watches one right down the pipe for strike 1. We have seen 3 big flies already in this game. That one lifted over the left field side wall. 0-2.
Staying right in it, though. They're going to compete till the end of the game. Like you said, it can be a breaker when you get a 3-run shot, but St. Joe's isn't going to quit.
We know that for sure. Skonia ahead in the count once again. Swan is 1 for 2 today with a sac bunt. Off her hands, retreating Brown with the over-the-shoulder grab. Athleticism in spades from both of these teams as we go to the 6th, but the big shot off the bat of Victoria Klimaszewski, a majestic 3-run homer to make it 6-3 Fordham. This is the Betterman A10 Championship. You're watching it on ESPN. Fordham. The pitcher inside the circle, Victoria Klimaszewski, stakes herself to a 3-run lead with that big home run in the last inning. I'm Colin Surrey alongside Lori Blade. And Lori, you can't understate how much work it takes to be a two-way player at this level. Victoria Klimaszewski making it look a lot easier than it is.
Yes, she is, that's for sure. But I tell you what, a lot of them would rather have it in their hands a lot of times and be able to do that. And you have to respect when they can.
She's fallen behind Olivia Here's 3-0. That one is a call strike. Here's will be followed by McMiniman and then Lester due up in this inning.
You don't meet many pitchers that don't want to bat, but not many get to.
It's an earned privilege as the leadoff walk for Olivia Here's opens the door slightly for St. Joe's. Here in the 6th, things getting late early.
They're going to try to put some pressure on again, see if they can't get back in this.
Incredible back and forth game. Fordham jumped out to a 3-0 lead, but they stranded the bases loaded in those first 2 innings. St. Joe's was able to flip the momentum. They got home runs from Grace Brown and Olivia Here's in the 3rd and 4th back-to-back to help tie this game at 3. And now Fordham with that homer from Klimaszewski after Nogue took a couple of runs off the board for St. Joe's with that tremendous leaping grab in center to end the last inning.
It's frustrating in this situation. You get the lead like this. You want to make them use their bat. Trust your defense to get these outs. You can't defend a walk.
Good visit there from Tremendillis. Trying to refocus things here for the Rams. It's just a freshman behind home plate. Bouncer over the head, step on the bag for 1, and the throw to first in time from Kate McGuire. But they are going to call catcher's interference, I believe, here. Wow. Yep. Took the leather right off her hand.
Sure was. That's a momentum change.
Incredible. Instead of 2 outs with nobody on, the first 2 have now reached with nobody out. And Melissa Inoue wants to confirm things. It was certainly a good call by Blue behind home plate.
Sure was. Also glad to see the catcher's okay. Sometimes that can result in an injury.
Coach Blade down by 3 in the 6th inning. Are you thinking about dropping down a bunt here for Morgan Lester with nobody out and 2 on?
That's a tough call. I could see doing it depending on the situation, but that's a tough one. You hate to take the bat out of a kid's hands too.
Lester singled her last time up as well. Takes a big rip at strike 1. Now, power on power.
Now you might change your mind, being down in the count. I didn't see any sign change, so I'd say she'll be swinging away.
Klimaszewski rocks and deals. Up again. This time it's ball 1. Can feel the tension starting to build here at the Billiken Sports Center. On the ground up the middle, McGuire will take it to the bag herself again, and it goes off the glove of Karatzis. Staying put at 3rd is Here's. McMiniman erased off the base pass. Lester up to 1st, so they're on the corners with 1 out.
Boy, as aggressive as they are on the bases, that's hard to believe that they didn't steal that run and that ball getting away just far enough at 1st for her to maybe get in.
Do you think it's maybe one of those situations, if you're down by 1 or 2 runs, you take that chance, but down by 3, maybe a little bit more on the conservative side?
It very well could be, but when I seen it get away from her, she was on the base. She didn't round it aggressively like they've done all day. So I would put it more on that and just expecting it to be a caught ball. It's hard to anticipate balls getting away, but they've taken advantage of that all game. So hopefully they can turn it around and get it in anyway.
Grace Brown. She made a great over-the-shoulder grab to end the fifth. She's at the plate now, hit that big home run back in the third inning. It's the fourth home run of the year for Grace Brown. As a freshman leading the team, got a pinch runner out there now. Haley Peterson. Brown is 1 for 2. She popped out her last time up. Takes one right down the middle for strike one.
Good job getting ahead in this situation with first and third.
Haley Peterson that comes in to run.
Haven't really seen any bad misses out of the hand of Klimaszewski today.
No, you haven't. She's been pretty close on everything.
And now Megan Sinkus representing the top of the order on deck. This becomes a crucial at-bat. Two and one.
Interesting to see how the freshman's going to respond in this at-bat in this situation. Sixth inning, could be a game changer.
Some real composure just to take those last two pitches right after the first pitch was a call strike.
Yes. She's gonna be picky this time. Hopefully get something she wants.
Underneath, strike two.
She got it and got a good swing on it. Just was under it.
Big two-strike pitch. Swing and a miss. Klimaszewski goes a little bit higher, and Brown can't catch up to the heat.
She climbed the ladder on that and set her up really well.
Megan Sinkus.
She's kept the ball down pretty much the whole time and just climbed it up on her.
Now it's Megan Sinkus with 2 outs. Runners at first and third. Shot to the right side and handled nicely by Karatzis for the final out. Klimaszewski hits the 3-run homer and then puts up a shutdown inning in the 6th. Rams looking for insurance when we come back on ESPN.
In high school, I studied hard so I could have a career that would make a difference, but I hadn't seen enough of the world to really find my purpose. When it came to college, I was ready for a new adventure. I found it at Fordham. Suddenly, I have this big traditional campus and all of the opportunities of New York City. I'm beginning to see that my future lies in advocating for kids. Fordham hasn't just opened my heart, it's opened my whole world.
You will be nervous. You'll make mistakes. But in spite of that, you will keep going. Here, among these stones and walkways, you will test, build, and break, fall into the unexpected, and pick up something new. Here, filled with energy and passion, you will find your voice, clear the air, and discover the strength to make an impact. Here, at St. Joseph's University, you will.
This is 4-time All-Star Arike. This is Off-Rike. She played JV. Arike's game is money, and so is her investing because she uses Betterman to optimize her portfolio. Off-Rike just found out her hot stock pick went cold. Arike uses Betterman to automatically reinvest her dividends so she can stay automatic from 15 feet. Off-Rike isn't even semi-automatic. Being able to focus on your game instead of the market, that's the Betterment effect.
Jules Sconia has started Nikki Sudol with strike one to begin the bottom of the sixth. That one just a little bit low to make it 1-1. Sudol is 1 for 2 with a single. She's also been hit by a pitch in this ball game. It's a call strike to make it 1-2. Nikki Sudol talked about that cool story of her being a walk-on, and just to put the icing on the cake for her head coach, Melissa Inoue is from Hawaii, the 50th state. Sudol wears 51. Grounder to short. Routine play made by Brown. A little bit of a low throw, but McMiniman got to it before it reached the dirt for the first out.
Number 21, Sadira Borcucci.
Sadira Forcucci grounded out to second base her last time up. She's walked twice today as well. Freshman from West Hartford, Connecticut. Our producer Kirby saying that he thinks St. Joe's has got the best dance moves in all the A10, and Coach McCool was not lying to us when she said they've been working on those sellies.
They're having fun.
That's what it's all about. 1-1 here on Forcucci. Sadira coming off of a 2-home run series against Loyola. She went 6 for 13. And Fordham parlaying that confidence with a series win over the regular season champs. 2-1 is a rocket off the face of the dugout of Fordham. Somebody get a Band-Aid for the brick.
I think she was finally anticipating that inside. Boy, does she have quick hands, though.
Got that quick twitch type of athleticism. 2-2 from Sconia. Up and out, and now a full count. You do not want to lose Sadira Forcucci with Karatzis coming up. It's that synergy of this Fordham lineup. Good protection all through the middle of it. Popped up behind home. Let's see if a Fordham play can make the play again. Not this time. 1 for 2.
I think he lost it in the sun.
He's got sunglasses on, though. That's what you brought him for. At least he did get the self-preservation in. Didn't take it off the dome. Another 3-2 coming to Forcucci. Off her hands once more in foul ground. The basket catch made by Hassapis as it rides up to her forearm.
She's glad she hung on to that one. You don't want to give Forcucci another pitch.
That is an excellent point. She is that type of batter that it's almost a foregone conclusion. You know she'll make you pay. Good job by Hassapis.
She stayed with it.
Little hand-eye coordination for you. First pitch, ball one low to Karatzis.
Good thing she's quick. Quick
Yes.
hands.
Yes. Eva is 0 for 3 today. 2 outs and nobody on. Sconia trying to keep it a 3-run deficit headed to the 7th. That's fly down the line and left. Long way for everybody to go. Brown had to go off the heel of her leather foul.
They did go a long way for that ball. Left field was pulled over into center a little bit. And may have slipped in being a little bit wet out there. She's pretty deep.
That's a good point. We did have a lot of rain yesterday and overnight, so much so the Cardinals game at Busch Stadium just down the road was canceled. Karatzis takes advantage with a high, deep drive. It's gone. A 7-3 Fordham lead.
We've had a good mix of home runs. We've had lasers that barely cleared the fence, and we've had mile highers. So She definitely got all of that one.
Number 25, Kate McGuire.
A towering shot to center. And you know, the wind has died down a little bit in this inning. That was just pure strength from Eva Karatzis. Some serious hang time on that one. 1-0 to Kate McGuire. Karatzis just one behind Forcucci. 7 home runs now this season. That one just a little off her hands into center field. That one playable for Julia Shearer. And we go to the 7th. Fordham has added one more thanks to Eva Karatzis. A golf shot over the center field wall. We'll be right back. This is the Betterman A10 Championship on ESPN. Inning, St. Joe's in need of base runners, down by 4 in the final frame. And a 2-0 count for the 2-hitter, Alyssa Hassapis. Exactly what you're looking for if you're Joe's.
Yeah, she continues to be close on every pitch. That's what you want. She'll make an adjustment here and get one in.
Victoria Klimaszewski relieving Holly Beeman in this game, and now she's making the play on the defensive end, flashing the leather for the first out in the 7th.
Doing a lot of it on her own, isn't she?
Incredible. And think about, you know, the young players that we have seen step up in this game. That's just a sophomore inside the circle with the 3-run homer and shutting things down inside the circle to boot.
She doesn't carry herself like a sophomore. She came in a tough situation and really came through for him, and then had the big at bat as well.
Lozer takes strike 1. That one's high. You could see it with that home run that she hit as well. Almost afraid to celebrate. Everybody going nuts for her, and she was just calm as could be throughout the whole thing.
That must be the pitching side of her. She stays even keel, kind of a flat line.
Love to have that out of your pitcher. Reminder fans, we're going to catch up with the game-winning coach in postgame, so stick around after this one comes to a close. 3-1 count on Lozer, who is 2 for 3 today. Julia Shearer on deck. Ooh, call strike right underneath the hand, so a full count now. Casey thought it was ball 4.
Oh.
Softly hit. Klimaszewski passes because she knows she's got Kate McGuire behind her for the 2nd out.
Nice play to come get that slow roller.
The center fielder, number 17.
Kate
Julia
McGuire, as smooth
Shearer.
as they come over there at shortstop. And with the amount of robbery she has done at short, taking bases away from offensive hitters, you'd never guess she's actually going to be a police officer once her playing days are done. 2 outs, nobody on. And now Julia Shearer, the last hope for St. Joe. She has walked twice today. Off the hands, foul, 1-1. Rams fans on their feet. The 1-1 pitch. At the knees, a call, strike 2.
Right there, she got one called finally.
Klimaszewski's just got a controlled intensity about her inside the circle. Hawks are down to their final strike. It's spoiled over the left field sidewall.
She really does have a great demeanor in every situation. She's been about the same, communicating with her catcher. If she misses a target, that it's on her.
Different ways to be a leader. You can be the vocal type, or you can just get it done out there. Check, swing, and that's the ball game. Victoria Klimaszewski, clutch when it matters the most, and the Fordham Rams have claimed Game 1 over St. Joe's.
What a good pitch. She was just right there, kept it down like she has for so many pitches. And what a great job she did to come in and take that win.
The Hawks will be back in action again tonight, trying to avoid elimination. They will play the loser of our next game between Dayton and George Washington. Fordham will play the #1 seed Loyola Chicago. They just made the drive down after that series win, and now deja vu. They'll be taking on the Ramblers once again. We'll step aside for a quick moment here. When we come back, Melissa Inoue will join us in postgame as Fordham takes it by a final of 7-3 in Game 1. This is the Betterman A10 Softball Championship. Wait for Melissa Inoue to make her way over here in post game. We'll be right back with that on ESPN. Let's take a look at our highlights from today's game as we effort Melissa Inoue here in post. There's the big fly from Grace Brown. Tons of power in that freshman's bat, her 4th home run of the season. That got the scoring started for St. Joe's after they fell behind 3-0. And then Olivia Heers with the encore performance. Joe's was able to tie it back up at 3, and this was a big turning point when Tremandalis was able to throw out that stolen base attempt. And how about Nalia Nogue? Just an incredible play out there in center field. And the Rams turn that momentum back to their side. Sophia Nesturic putting it in the corner down in right field. And then Victoria Klimaszewski coming in out of the pen and then putting her team back in front with the huge 3-run homer. That was the difference in today's ball game.
Everything changed after Nogue's catch.
And now Melissa Inoue coming over to join us here in post game.
I didn't know we were doing this.
Congratulations.
Yeah, up to your mouth. Melissa Inoue, how does it feel to come away with a win like that one right there?
We knew it was going to be a battle. St. Joe's and us had, quite the series a week ago. They're always scrappy. It does a great job with that. So it was going to be punch for punch, and I'm glad we just had a little bit more punches in us.
You did. I tell you what, after Nogue's catch, your offense just came to life. That seemed to change everything. You see that in this game all the time.
Yep.
And how proud of you are they? Are you of them?
Nalia's catch right there, I think that just says the type of player she is. She can change the game on 3 different areas, right? Speed, defense, and offense. And really proud of Vicky, the way she stepped up, had Holly's back, and then just kind of did her thing and spun the ball. And obviously came up big in that 6th inning, whatever inning it was, I don't know.
She has a great demeanor for a sophomore.
She's a competitor.
Yes,
yeah,
very much so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not only spinning the ball inside the circle, but that 3-run homer to help herself out. You don't see many players that can impact the game in 2 ways like she does at this level. What do you think that says about her?
The growth that she had. She didn't play very much last year, so just the growth. She's barely at practice because she's a biochem major, so her and I do a lot of one-on-one stuff. But it's really cool. I'm really proud of her. She's a competitor, and I'm glad it showed up in that moment.
The multi-talented Fordham Rams get it done here in Game 1. Coach Inoue, thank you so much for the time.
Thanks. Go Rams.
Congrats.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate Melissa Inoue joining us here in post-game, and appreciate all of you tuning in to Game 1.